Welcome back to America's Real Deal. Next up, going head-to-head, is Citizen Armor against Saberation. Now let's get to know these companies so you can make a decision who you want to move forward. Citizen Armor wants to instantly make life a little safer.
Aaron Gilbert.
Hello, Aaron Gilbert. How are you?
Nice to meet you guys. Hey. I brought you guys a new invention that we just came out with. I want to show it to you, okay?
Right. Yeah, sure.
Okay, keep a quick eye on it.
All right.
It's going to be fast.
You're gonna. Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Bulletproof
This
vest.
is a full bulletproof vest. Citizen Armor.
Wow,
damn. Where did that turn around for a second? Where did that just come out of? Oh, it
this
came out
is
of
an
your backpack.
existing backpack.
So we've modified.
Whoa. Have a seat. Have a seat. Because you just freaked us out a little bit. Okay. So number one, this is unfortunately to everybody watching. This is so needed right now because of all the shooting.
It's always kind of something that's in the back of your mind that could happen.
Unfortunately, the times that we live in, this is a product that is needed.
We can't stick our head into the sand and say that it's not going to happen. It's going to happen. It has happened. And until the society has changed enough to be able to say, it's safe to send our kids, into these public locations, we want to provide a non-violent solution.
So tell us about this product.
So this product was actually the first brainchild of an officer up in Coos Bay, Oregon, named John Holder. John Holder actually invented it, did the initial patent process, and they needed help getting it to market. So he came and visited with us. I saw it going, holy cow, we need to get this out to all the children across America. And he said, yes, please help us.
I just got chills everywhere that we have to get out to our children, but okay.
And it's an insert that goes into an existing backpack. So is that part of how it works?
So it zippers onto an existing backpack.
So take off your backpack, let's see this. So how long have you been doing this?
So we started in May of last year. By the end of the year, we had already accumulated $350,000 in sales.
All right, so this is, you sell the backpack or you modify the backpack?
So right now we're selling the backpack with the modification, but we're working with the manufacturers of backpacks to add it to their product line so they can sell it as an option with their products.
Okay, so if you were to just take a look at this for a second, it actually zips into...
You can see the existing backpack.
That. Okay.
It's got the straps from the normal backpack. And this is
is
what we
this
manufacture.
a Velcro attachment to an existing backpack?
It is. This takes just a few minutes.
And you're manufacturing this because you said you have sales, right?
So we actually sold some other products before we came up with this one.
Okay.
So one of those products is the one I'm wearing.
Whoa, okay. Gosh, I wanted to do that. There needs to be a big S on your chest. So this is what is this?
So this is a full vest. We call this the T-shield, like a T-shirt, but this is actually going to stop a .44 Magnum bullet point blank.
Wow.
Whoa, yeah, okay.
So you didn't even know I was wearing it. Most people actually wear it under a business suit.
Well, wait, so is it full? Is it sleeveless? Is it a tank top?
It is sleeveless,
Okay.
and it goes around my back.
Yes.
So it covers my heart, my lungs, my liver.
Okay.
Wow, okay. So how much does that sell for?
Yeah.
It sells for, it varies upon size, so it ranges between $400 to $700 based upon the size of the user.
But how much is it going to cost to take this whole business and get it to the next level?
So there's two things that I'm looking forward to using this show to help us grow the company. The first one is obviously national exposure.
Okay.
I think most people out there, especially parents, are wondering what can they do to protect themselves and their families. They just don't know. We have to educate them. It is legal for everyone that's law-abiding to be able to own it. So anybody who does security work, a lot of times those security jobs don't provide armor.
Excellent. Okay, that's a great thing. If I was working in a convenience store,
Convenience stores, banks, all the different retail, even some fast food places, any place that's going to be open after about 10 or 11 o'clock at night, people are doing things.
Like if you're in a bar at night,
subject to risk like this, right?
So that's this. Now, backpack is another interesting thing. So all kids have backpacks. So if you could grab your backpack, would you just hold that up as a shield if you could?
Absolutely. It is designed to be used as a shield.
Okay. I just got really creepy chills.
Yeah.
So now this needs to be on every kid's backpack because we're in a very strange time.
Yes.
I love that idea, and I think parents would invest that kind of money. Does it need to be that expensive?
We have alternatives that are less expensive. Let me show you a couple
Okay.
of those. This one I'm going to show you is actually the first one we invented. Because this, show it to you right here. This right here, feel that. That is we call that the Aegis Shield. That stands for Protect and Green.
Protect bullets?
It does. It stops a .44 Magnum, up to a .44 Magnum.
What is it that you have so special that you're putting it into these products?
So first problem is it's not available everywhere in the market. You cannot go into any major retailers and find these kind of products.
What's this made out of?
This is actually, there's two products that we use for our armor. One's called Kevlar. Everybody's heard of Kevlar.
Kevlar, sure.
But our unique advantage is that we actually have a license now to use a new technology, a space-age technology called NanoProtec. And NanoProtec added to Kevlar makes it stronger, longer lasting.
Do you have that patent?
We have the license, the exclusive license nationwide to be able to use this. From a company called ATEC Defense.
B2C, for the direct to the consumer, or for police agencies?
Just for
also?
consumers.
Just for consumers.
Just for consumers.
That's powerful. So you cornered that market.
We absolutely own the market. In fact, we own the market worldwide.
Okay, I like that.
And so that technology, when tested, is incredible. This piece of armor right there, we've actually tested it with over 200 bullets added at one time, and they all bounced off. It's a great video.
Okay, yeah, I bet it would be. You know, it'd be interesting if actually schools, I know schools don't tend to do that, but to invest so that everybody has one of these. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but it's...
Unfortunately, it is growing need, unfortunately.
Okay, so you were about to show us another product.
Right, because you were talking about wanting to protect your head, right?
Yes?
Well, I got an option for you.
I'm putting a book on my head. That's how you get good posture.
Well, this is a notebook that we actually armored. So now you can actually cover your head and your chest.
Wow, that's heavy. I like this. Here, try that.
And this covers...
Hold that.
Head, chest, hold it, folks.
Okay.
Didn't stop my fist, did it?
All
Wow,
right.
okay, that is, so now this to me is extraordinary. This is genius. It doesn't look like anything I don't already carry, and you're the only one in this country who can make this kind of a product.
With the Nano Protect, yes. Finding them is not easy to go into any stores. There's no department stores that carry that kind of product. Gun stores don't carry that product. The gun stores carry products only for police departments, not for us, the general
What
public.
are the legal requirements from a federal guideline standpoint of making the claims and being able to sell something that has a classification of being able to stop with Magnum 44?
I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah.
So when we developed our products, we actually contracted with third-party testing laboratories that are actually the same ones that certify police vests. These are NIJ certified vests, and that allowed them to verify that our armor was stopping everything that the NIJ was requiring. The biggest thing we were trying to do right now is get the word out. We're going to use the money that we raised from this fund. We're going to invest it into social media marketing. We're going to invest it into growing the production inventory that we have. And if necessary, we're ready to expand our manufacturing.
How much money are you looking for?
$1 million.
And how much what's your company valued at right now?
Based upon a discounted cash value, about $8.3 to $8.6 million.
And you are what in the company?
I'm the president and the founder.
How many people work with you?
Right now we have about 10.
How much have you raised so far, independent of what you're asking for today?
So for Citizen Armor, we've raised about $300,000. That's gotten us through the initial process.
And if you've used most of that capital for the deployment of building assets at this stage?
Research and development, getting products ready. I mean, it's taken a long time to get to where we're at, and we're ready now to take these products out to the public.
I've had a little boy that I raised for 12 years who was murdered on the streets of Los Angeles. This particular product alone, I'd climb hill and dale to invest in this because this is cool, but it's a bit much. This is exciting. I got a notebook. This is exactly what my kids are going to school with as a sophomore next year, and I don't care how you're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna start to cry because this is gonna save lives right here. This one thing.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful.
So, wow, I'm a little overwhelmed right now.
I think you've proven there's a market for it.
Yeah.
You've got a retrofit backpack, you've got an insert, you've got a binder, you've got a heart protector, a head protector. You've got all the bases covered here. I think.
And you may have a spokesperson because I've done 180 infomercials, and I'll tell you what, as a crowdfunding campaign, I would be happy to be the person to put this forth and say, look, this is necessary. Every single kid deserves to have one of these, and if you can't afford to, we're gonna create a fund so that you can get one, because it's not just rich kids who get to live.
Absolutely.
Now, you just got emotional. Why?
Last year, not more than 20 miles from our factory, we're making these products. There was a mother and her two children who were ran off the road by her ex-boyfriend. He got out and shot all of them, killed them all. And I swore I have a product that could save their lives.
Right, that's exactly how I feel right now.
Yeah.
I would have given it to them for free.
Yeah. God bless.
And I want to. When I find out about these situations where these victims of violence happen across America, we can do something about it. Let's get these products in their hands. The county district attorneys know who these potential victims are. Let's get them to start sharing with us. We need help to protect these people.
This is the first positive thing. Let me tell you something. We're not going to get gun control in this country for a whole lot of reasons, and whether we do or we don't, that's not my argument or yours. Yeah. But as a citizen, this is the first thing that I have seen ever to protect our people. And as it talk about America's real deal, dude, you've got one. You've totally got an America's real deal. You've got my 100% support.
You could be the next America's real deal.
And so if you're watching
Congratulations.
this, yeah, I mean, this is pretty exciting. So here's the deal. If you're watching this, you get a few options. One, you can buy these products. I think we're going to have them in pre-sale right now. Let me tell you something. Every kid, start taking high school funds that every kid can have one of these as a notebook. This is genius. You also get to invest, and we'll talk about how you get to be part of your dream, because if we can't stop guns, maybe we can just stop killing. And that, to me, sounds like America's real deal. Dude, I need a hug. I'm so I need a hug. Thank you so much. Brother, you are pretty amazing.
Aaron Gilbert, America's real deal. Let's do
Wow.
it.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Well, let's talk about Citizen Armor. Their whole mission is to help people save lives. We love Aaron and his team, how they roll out the stuff right there in their factory and cut it. And yet that's also something that's important to understand as a risk, because it's all kind of homemade right now. Well, how do you get mass produced? You have to raise capital. You have to sell a lot of products. Then you can bring the price down. And you have to spread the word. And that's what America's Real Deal does. Most people understand that there's a huge market for a product like this. But there's also the emotional side. This is not something we laugh and joke about. This is something serious. I have 3 children still in school. They all have one of those notebooks. They do. It's something that everybody gets emotional. Now, this is not an infomercial. This is not a sales pitch. We want you to support the company if you feel it aligns with what you feel and what you think as you analyze an investment. So you need to take a look at the disclosures and decide for yourself. Do you want to invest $100, $1,000? Do you want to buy their products? Do you want to share out their story on Facebook and LinkedIn and other social media? That's up to you. That's why this is America's Real Deal. Saberation uses lightsabers for fun and innovative exercise.
We're actually using lightsabers to save lives.
It brings the fantasy to life.
It's developing the whole person.
You're also getting a great workout in or learning a useful tool.
Saberation is a lightsaber athletic association. It is designed to provide both sport, fitness, and entertainment activity, with the lightsaber being the primary focus.
It excites them, it gets them, motivated to do this as well.
One of the greatest aspects of Saberation is Nick Vinston. He's our partner. And he is also a stunt fight coordinator in Hollywood, very well known, very respected. And the things that he brings to the table, from the disciplines of martial arts to the swordsmanship to turning our sport into an official type of combat that actually is applicable outside of the arena as well as in.
Saberation has developed a unique workout composed of 3 different components that we call thrusts. The first one is a resistance workout. The second one is sword technique and using your own body weight. And the third one is just beating up on a dummy and kind of getting that aggression out. So the kind of workout that you're basically getting is a very aerobic workout, within the technique. Within the low stances, utilizing your core, which is everything all the way from your abs all the way into your back, your whole core being of your body. It's very unique because of that, because we're getting them to move in all different directions, all different spaces and models.
Every time you strike, breathe, good. Engage the core. Nice, keep that back straight, very nice, good.
This is really to do something out of your comfort zone and out of the normalcy of what a normal gym would do. So you're not gonna be lifting heavy weights here, you're not gonna be pumping iron, but you're definitely gonna be getting a full body workout.
There was mindfulness involved. I had to be conscious of what was going on around me and not whacking other people while I was, sharpening my own skills. And also the element of play. It's a playful thing. It's not just a sportsy thing, but it's a playful thing. So even if somebody doesn't consider themselves, an athlete.
What this does is it's going to get you fit. It's going to increase the length of your life, longevity. You're going to get your heart rate up on a normal basis, which is very healthy for you.
One of the secret sauces to the success of Total Saber Fit is the proprietary algorithm known as PI, which is Personal Activity Intelligence. And this actually measures the elevation of heartbeat. and the effects of that heartbeat with regards to the rest of the health of your body. So we've taken all the science behind it and we've connected it with the physical activity and the motion of slinging lightsabers. If you can maintain a 100 pi score per 7 days, you can add 5 years or more to your life.
Before I got here, I kind of had an image that it was going to be like a high intensity workout while I was swinging a lightsaber around. And while I was doing that, it was so much more than I expected.
We have actually a 5-year plan, and that growth plan allows us to expand to every state in this nation and be able to provide not only the franchise of lightsaber fitness gyms all across America, but also the ability to offer licensing so that people can become certified coaches and be able to start sport teams and compete on a national level, as well as be able to offer licensing for entertainment.
When you see two lit blades clash on each other, I mean, that euphoria comes in. You feel like you're in the movie.
If you want a good workout and you want to have fun doing it, then this is for you.
Saberation. Who doesn't like having a little fun when they exercise? That's what intrigued us with Saberation. On the risk side, are real fitness experts going to consider exercising with a saber? Maybe not. So that's something to consider. But if people want something new, something fresh, what a way to go with a lightsaber that you can have fun while you exercise. Now, there are some other risk factors you need to consider. This company's just getting started. Are they going to be able to franchise? Are they going to be able to expand and be able to train people? It's fun. Who wouldn't want to exercise with lightsabers? I've already tried it and it is fun. But what a great idea to get in shape by having a little fun. Now, if you think this company is something you should invest in, go read their disclosures and find out their risk factors and possible conflicts of interest. Learn how they're going to use the money, who owns the company, and learn more about the industry. And then you decide, is it a fad or is it a trend? Are there too many risks or are there great rewards because it's so unique and fun? That's why this is America's Real Deal. You get to decide. We want to thank Citizen Armor and Saberation for competing here on America's Real Deal. And we want to invite you business owners that have strong management, revenue in your business, and ability to scale. Imagine 1,000 people investing in your business that now are ambassadors to tell the world. That's what America's Real Deal is all about. So go to our website, americasrealdeal.com, and apply. Become champions of America's Real Deal. But more importantly, champions of business. Thank you.